offense with how many times you guys fumbled the ball. I mean, how difficult is that?
Absolutely. I mean, we have to pick up on Monday and make sure that ball security is our number one priority. That can't happen again. That was terrible. We have to be better as an offense with that. Can't give up possessions like that.
TJ, how difficult was it with all the fumbles, with everything going on, to find a rhythm?
I think our coaches did a great job on the sideline. Just keeping us in the game, keeping our head focused, and just highlighting, pad level, and getting our free hand on the ball. And it's something we practice so often that it's just about paying attention to detail. That's really all it is.
Yeah, I mean, even with all the fumbling, was there still a sense that if we could put one drive together, that we can still get this game?
Absolutely. I mean, the defense played unreal. They did their job, and now it's just up to offense to hold their end of the bargain right there with that.
Sam, what's the message in the locker room with all those fumbles? I mean, where do you go with that?
A little explicit, but it can't happen. Like that's something that we can't do. We can't allow to happen. It can change the course of a game too fast, and we ended up shooting ourselves in the foot because of it too many times. And that message has to be felt and has to be firm.
TJ, tell us about your touchdown on the drive before. You had a big run, and then this one you broke it all the way free. Talk about that run.
Coach Mack did a great job, all week, getting us prepared and understanding the front we're running against. And O-line, first and foremost, did a great job, opening up the hole. And, got my God-given talents just went from there. But the O-line did a great job, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm very proud of them today.
TJ, on the long run, it looked like you wrapped your entire body around the ball. What was Coach Mack telling you guys on the sideline as all these fumbles are happening?
Just be cautious, free hand, and this understanding that it's always the guy you don't see. So that was just the key for me, and making sure that I was able to continue to drive and be able to put it in. So.
Did you know that you were going to get some carries this game? I mean, you've only had 11 yards coming into this game and played the whole second half, featured back.
I've been through a lot in college, and one thing I know, you want to stay ready before you get ready. So that's just big for me. That's just being patient and understanding that my time will come one day. So I prepare every week. Like Coach Mack does a great job making sure I prepare every week. Like I am the RB1. So it's just about taking advantage of your opportunities.
Clark, you had obviously the pick six. This is your second one against Washington State. What's it like for you to be able to have that moment?
It's special. You film study, you prepare, you game plan every week. Like it's gonna come to you, like you're gonna get that pick six. So when it happens, you take advantage of it and you celebrate with your guys.
Then you obviously stepped up for Nephi. You led the team in tackles. I mean, you had a pretty monstrous day. What was it like to be able to be in that moment and be able to have that opportunity?
Man, it was great. I think it definitely started with the D-line, though. They did their job, and it made it easier for us backers to come up and make tackles. And so it was definitely a team effort.
Okay, what was it like when you finally took the lead on that run by TJ? I mean, that had to be a big momentum boost for you guys.
Absolutely. I love giving the ball to Five. He's a playmaker, and he showed it right there. I love seeing that, especially when you just hit that crease. It's a great thing to see.
Cam, what was it like to finally get your first full start as a quarterback?
It was nice. Yeah, I'm glad we won this time. No injury or nothing, so that's good. It's always a positive.
For anybody up there, with the week that it's obviously been a little chaotic, and then the way this game went, is it a good time to have a bye week, maybe to take a breath and just kind of circle the wagons?
Most definitely. I think give the team some time to debrief, to kind of rest up, and to get your minds right for the next game.
Yeah, do you mind answering that also? Just with the way the week went.
I mean, personally, I think the team handled it great. The crazy thing that happened, unfortunate. I miss Charlie. I love Charlie. Still have a tremendous amount of respect for him, but we just next man up, and that's how it has to be. That's what we did, and the team took to it and just rode off with it, and no issues there.
TJ, obviously in that first game of the season, you had that drop, and obviously you wanted to get back in. What was it like to finally get that opportunity to actually kind of prove it again?
It was great. I leave after the game. I was holding my daughter, and I had some tears in my eyes just because it's not easy. College football is not easy. You go through ups and downs, and I feel like the ones that are able to remain steady and just keep putting their best foot forward every day are the ones that end up being successful. So, you know, it meant a lot to me today, and I'm just thankful for my coaches for always believing in me and the players around, teammates. Definitely, they keep me going.
Sorry, Cam, there's been a lot of assumption that Jack Quinden would be really good in a short yard spot. We saw some of that today. From a quarterback's perspective, what do you see from him when he's out there in that spot?
See a big man that's running downhill. That's what I see. He's a force to be reckoned with when he's running the ball back there, and I understand why the coaches can see that.
What was the message on the defense when the offense maybe was having some struggles with turnovers or just not getting anything? What was kind of the message for you guys to kind of lock in?
I think just not to let it get to us. We each time the ball came back to the defense, we said, all right, we gotta take it from here and give it back to the offense as many times as possible. So we were just trying to stay positive.
When did you find out that you were going to start?
Tuesday, Monday, just waiting to see how Nephi's condition was, but he's definitely been a big help to me leading up to this week as far as getting prepared.
Clark, in the first half, it seemed like the middle was wide open when you guys were bringing 5 and 6 to get the rush in there. What did you guys change to take that away and allow the guys to get home?
Honestly, I feel like throughout the game we were, trying to mix things up. Coach Galley does a phenomenal job, calling the defense and keeping the offense on their heels. Honestly, we just kind of did what we were coached to do. He had a couple of adjustments after the half, and we executed. We brought pressure, and we got to the quarterback.
Obviously, still some things to clean up, but how important is this win for you guys, starting conference play after the non-conference results you had?
After 2 losses, it's huge. We needed it. This is something that we couldn't allow for another one to happen right here, just because 3 in a row, that's not good. So we had to make a stop right here and lock in and get this one done.
We're glad to be 1-0 conference play.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say about the fight from your whole team to fumble the ball 7 times and lose it 3 times to still come out with a win?
That we're resilient. We'll stay in that game until the final buzzer goes off.
All right, first of all, credit our guys for playing the full 60 minutes. That's pretty much what it took. We had talked about that all week, is fighting for 60 and understanding it may take the full 60, which it pretty much did this afternoon. Squandered a lot of opportunities for sure. I mean, we had fumbles, red zone scoring chances that we didn't capitalize on. So there's a lot of things that we continue to need to work on, and we will. We'll keep addressing it. I thought the defense played outstanding. You know, you look at the numbers and really good defensively, 318 yards. That's not a lot of yards in this day and age of football. That's in fact, we'll probably lead the Pac-12 if we could do that every week. So, nice job by the defense. Great pick by Devin Lloyd. That was outstanding individual play by Devin. We got after the quarterback, which is a plus. We hadn't done a lot of that this year, and we really did a nice job. I see 8 sacks here, so that's a whole complete turnaround from what we have been doing in the first 3, and that needed to happen. And so the havoc plays on defense, sacks, takeaways were up, and when that number's up, we usually had a pretty good outing. That's an indicator of that. So got some things to continue to figure out on offense. We did some good things, but we got to be a little more consistent, obviously, and obviously take a lot better care of the football. That was the number one issue, without a doubt, this afternoon. So Covey gave us a little bit more in the punt return game tonight, or this afternoon. Didn't have a huge one, but got us some good chunks of yardage there. I thought the O-line, we'll have to watch the film to make sure, but the O-line appeared to take a step forward. Bam came in and did a nice job at left tackle, and that was good to see. He came in and spelled Jaron Kump there at the left tackle spot. And so, you know, Cam, for his first complete game as a Division I player, you know, did some good things, but I know he left a lot out there too that he wants to get taken care of and get better at. So, questions?
What did you guys do on defense to allow you to get to the quarterback? You know, with the 8 sacks, lots of pressure.
Yeah, we dialed up the dose of pressure more than the first 3 games, and so there was more blitz. Not a ton more, but definitely more. Just had some really good performances. Junior Tafuna, who I was talking about earlier last week, what a pleasant surprise he's been. Really played well tonight, or this afternoon. Mika Tafua got a sack. Van Fillinger got his first collegiate sack. So it was not a whole lot of magic stuff. It was just a little higher dose of pressure and a better job by our front getting home.
Where do you go with the running back spot now, just given so many guys with the ball on the deck?
That's something we got an answer to have an answer for. Fortunately, we got a bye week next week to get some of this stuff sorted out. And that's a great question, because right now Micaiah had to leave the game with an injury, and we've got to figure out what the pecking order and what that position group needs to look like and is going to look like.
Shoulder, upper body?
Upper body, yeah.
What can you say about Fletcher, the way he did come in? I think it was all in the second half,
Yeah.
17 yards. And,
Yep, TJ came in and really did a nice job. You're right. I mean, the long of 60 really was the big one, but he was very consistent. I thought Jaquindon Jackson gave us some good things until we, put the ball on the ground in the end zone, or in the red zone. And then, we had some carries by Chris Curry as well. He gave us a couple carries, but overall, we've got to really kind of hone in on that running game and find out who's going to be the primary ball carrier and get the carries. We'd like Tavion Thomas to be involved, but again, he put the ball on the ground. It was after the play had been blown dead, but you got to secure the football. I mean, that's the bottom line.
You mentioned the missed opportunities. What was the feeling like when Fletcher finally scored that touchdown, put you guys up?
Yeah, relief. I mean, it was like, yeah, okay, that's how we're supposed to do it. And then we also missed a short field goal that should have been a gimme chip shot. And so we left a lot out there. Credit Washington State for playing hard. They were scrappy, played the whole 4 quarters as well. But we've got a lot to work on. Kind of the same song and dance you've heard for the last 3 weeks. We've got to continue to get better and become who we need to become offensively, because right now we're just still a work in progress on that side of the ball.
You made a switch at PAT with Noise. I mean, is
Yeah.
that going to be a consistent thing where he's now taking over?
Good question. We'll see. Jaden, when you look at the fall camp, he clearly beat Jordan out, but Jordan has been coming on. Jaden's missed a few kicks this year, a couple PATs, 3 field goals now, I think. And so it's all about what you've done lately, and we'll have competition these next 2 weeks and determine who the kicker is going to be. I thought Jordan did an excellent job with his kickoffs this afternoon. That was a big plus. No kickoff returns because he put them all out of the back of the end zone.
Was Jaquindon not ready to make an impact until today, or was there something out there that you saw that, that he fit there today?
Well, we just felt we needed some more ways to run the football, and the Q run game is obviously, when you do the math, you get the extra hat in the box, and it negates, what the defense can put in the box, and so it gives you better numbers, and you don't want to run, Cam to death, and so that was a way to supplement quarterback runs with another player, a wildcat, if you will, I guess is what you could call him.
I want to ask you about Reed. Kind of came in there today and played great for you guys, leading you in tackles and
Yeah.
really stepped it up.
Kareni played very well. It was his first opportunity to play collegiate ball. We were down 3 defensive starters with Vianney, JT, and Nephi Sewell, and I thought all their replacements came in and picked up the slack and did a nice job, and Kareni in particular.
You were open, or Washington State had pretty much open the field in the first half. What changed in the defense that allowed you guys to kind of lock in and kind of get?
We just got better in the back end, started relating to coverage better with the linebackers. We weren't relating to in the zone coverages as well as we needed to, and getting disoriented a little bit and losing track of the routes, and we did a better job of that in the second half. Plus the dose of pressure got better. The quarterback never seemed to be able to get comfortable back there because we were continually in his face.
Fumbles are obviously an issue. I mean, where do you go from there with the fumbles? How do you correct that?
We coach it every day without fail, and we're going to continue to coach it every day, and we just got to keep harping on it until we get the results we need. And it's you start talking about it too much, it almost becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where it becomes a distraction. So we just got to go back to work, fundamentally carry the football like we're taught to do, and we should be okay.
Clark Phillips had another pick six
Yeah.
straight time against Wazoo. What does that say about his play?
Yeah, Clark is a dynamic playmaker, and he's got a ton of ability. He's only got 7, 8 collegiate games under his belt. He's playing like a seasoned vet, and it was a nice catch and a great return. I mean, he showed some real moves in the open field and an ability to return the football.
Given the chaotic nature of the week with Charlie and then the way this game played out, is this a good time maybe for a bye week to just take a breath?
It's a great time for a bye week. Couldn't be at a better time. You couldn't script anything better than right now having a bye week, and so that is very welcome, and we need all the time we can get to regroup and figure some things out, like I said, and get some guys healed up. We also lost 3 safeties in the game today. We lost Vontae Davis, we lost Brandon McKinney, and we lost Cole Bishop. And so we're down. We didn't have any more than 2 that were in the game with the last 2 we had. And so if we had lost another one, Scally would have had to gone out there and play. So
Does any of that appear to be long?
we'll find out. We hope not, but we'll find out.
How important was this win for you guys, after the tough non-conference 2 losses in a row? And, you preached this week about just refocusing on Pac-12 play.
Right, huge. It was a huge win for our program, huge win for our players because they've been working hard every week, and it's great to see them get some results as a product of their hard work and the way that they approached this past week. Their attitude, their mentality, their work ethic was as good as it's ever been, and to see them gain that, get the victory and show the proof of the work, that was great.
Coach, you mentioned how big the bye week is coming up for you guys. What does it do for you guys when you have an extra week to prepare for a big game against USC?
Well, first of all, it allows you to get some guys healthy, get some guys rested. This comes at a perfect time, as I mentioned, for a lot of reasons. But you also, when you look at fall camp and then 4 games, and we got 8 games left, this is almost right in the exact middle of that entire process. And so it's going to be great to give our guys a break and let them heal up and get their legs back underneath them and again, figure out some things that we got to figure out in some position groups. So it's going to have a ton of benefit for us.
Was the timing of today's game weird?
No, it was great. No, earlier the better. That's always my attitude. We play at 7 a.m. literally. If you said we play at 7 a.m., we would. And so, love day games. I know sometimes for the fans it's not as convenient, and we're sensitive to that. But bottom line is we have no control over it. So you just play them as they unfold. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Any big upsets today?
Minnesota lost to Bowling Green.
No way. Wow. Wow. LSU, Mississippi State? LSU did? How about